Mic check! It's the art of protest. On February the 2nd, 2011, my mother died from cancer. On February the 2nd, 2011, I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger, Judge Turnbull, Bobby Zirkin's law firm, Judge Turnbull's law firm. The money y'all was making off black bodies in Baltimore County. When y'all closed the projects, y'all gave vouchers out in Baltimore County. That's when you created your prison industry, mass incarceration. Those is criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger because I was kidnapped by the state. That's the Constitution of the United States, the First Amendment, all right? Says that I'm supposed to return my property. Y'all never gave me back my property. I'm an ex-felon. I'm a black Republican, a black radical Republican. We call this potty training politicians. I'm a Frederick Douglass Republican. You feel me? This is art and activism, and it's covered under the First Amendment. Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad. That's Anthony Brown. He's the Attorney General now. He got to act on this information. I'm an activist in Baltimore, and that's my activism. I gave you a reentry program, and you got mad. That's Kwaisi and Fume and Dick Gregory. That's Jeff Majors. You feel me? And like I said, our votes matter. Black lives matter? No. Our black bodies matter more. That's Governor Hogan. And the 11th Amendment, judicial powers of the United States should not be construed to extend to any suits of law or equity committed or prosecuted against one. That means that Scott Shellenberger used his position of power to incarcerate black Baltimore. We talking about public rights, public accommodations. You feel me? Public accommodations. Y'all talking about Martin Luther King's birthday? This is my contribution to the cause. And this is the Supreme Court. We talking about voter suppression. That's Chief Justice Mary Barbera. That's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. I'm an ex-felon, and ex-felons got a right to vote in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. These are the criminal charges. Y'all tried to clown me and talk about shorty pull your mask up? I don't hear you laughing no more. That's Governor Hogan and Al Redmer. Y'all made $500 million a year off of black bodies. Like I said, $500 million a year. You running a criminal enterprise. I can't run into a movie theater and holler fire if there ain't no fire. Scott Shellenberger said it was a bomb. It was a toilet. I was found innocent of all charges. That's Eric Holder. That's Miss Stephanie Rollins Blake. And this is the story about Shorty. I'm back here at the courthouse. And what I'm doing in the light of day so everybody can see it. You feel me? So we don't have no misunderstandings. These are criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. That's your Attorney General, Mr. Brown. You got to criminally charge Shellenberger with kidnapping, vulnerable individual law, using the powers of his office for unjust enrichment. These is your elected officials, Sand and Sneed. And this is your public defender for the state of Maryland, Natasha. Like I said, I got my shit together, and I want justice. I don't get no justice. You don't get no peace. You feel me? You don't get no peace. Did you use the toilet today?